Yo, what is up, guys? It is Sync Sports Bets here, and in today's video, I got three player props for the college football Sunday slate. There's only one game today. It's LSU versus USC. So I found three picks I'm super confident in with the matchup being held tonight. So before we get into these picks, let's go to our spreadsheet here. I was unable to do the last 2 days of picks, so we're going to go through that real quick here for Friday and Saturday's video picks. Let's go to Fridays. Looks like Oklahoma, and I had two players on Oklahoma, one from TCU. Oklahoma's unders all hit. I unfortunately picked the overs. I thought Arnold and Swatchek were going to go off. I mean, on Prizepicks, they bumped up their lines so much throughout the day, so I totally thought it was a lock. Looking at the matchup there as well. Unfortunately, the game plan wasn't as expected. The coach decided to split the carries among several running backs. It's week one. They're trying to figure out who their, top two running backs are going to be for the rest of the season. Swatchek only had like 15 yards. He was barely given any carries, like maybe 6 carries. So he is a beast. He will be the running back one the rest of the season, as what it should be. But he did not have his game. His line was actually jumped from 78.5 to 88.5. That's how confident a lot of these bettors were. And then Jackson Arnold, he actually had a pretty good first half, around like 130 yards, but he was taken out in the second half and didn't throw as much just because they were up so much. So that was just an unfortunate pair, or else he would have hit for sure. TCU game, very close game. Josh Hoover absolutely dominated and threw for over 300 yards. It was just a blowout of yards, and I don't know. It was a shootout. I loved it so much. But we did have a 1 out of 3 miss. That was the first one we did not hit anything as of flex or all of the picks hitting. So we've had two slips that flex plays hit, one slip that all the picks hit, and one slip that did not hit so far in this college football season. So, in my opinion, we are cashing out. We are getting money. If you guys are safe bettors, you guys would do flex plays. If you're not, you're still getting that huge hit there, which would pay out basically all of these together. Um, anyway, let's go to the Saturday's picks. I loved these picks. I was very confident in these picks, but very unfortunate things happened. So first of all, let's go to the Miami versus Florida game. Cam Ward just tore it up, over 300 yards. Restrepo was his number one wide receiver. Cam Ward is the new quarterback for for Miami. Pardon me. And Restrepo had over 100 yards, so that was an easy pair. Carson Beck threw for a pretty good amount. He hit this line pretty easily in the third quarter. He had some really good passes to Lovett. Lovett dropped a couple. He had a pass that was slightly behind him, which could have been a touchdown. He had to step over the cornerback, but just because he dropped that, that was like the one play that we really needed for him to hit this over, and it would have been a 4 out of 4. But unfortunately, the ball was thrown a little bit behind him, and he wasn't able to hold it in. But anyways, guys, let's get into our three picks for today's slate. First pick, we're going to go to the USC side of the ball. Let's type this in real quick. Jo'quavious Marks. Let's hit the under here on his rushing yards. So I like this pick. Let's go to Outlier. Go to his rushing yards stats. Why I like this pick a lot is LSU's defense is ranked 87 in rushing yards allowed. Not the best, but definitely enough to hold running backs under this line. And he did end the season very poorly with his rushing yards as the number one running back for Mississippi State. I can really see LSU dominating the run game. Their pass defense is not too great. Same with USC. It's going to be a shootout more than a running game, at least on the USC side of the ball. That's what I'm predicting here. And I really like this pick. I was going to do, and I can definitely see him hitting Miller Moss. This is his first year as a starting quarterback. He was the backup last year under Caleb. He did have a over 300-yard game. Both quarterbacks had over a 300-yard game in their bowl game last year. That was their first start. So if you guys do want to, it's very risky, is have Miller Moss paired with his number one wide receiver, and then same with LSU. But I am more confident in Garrett hitting the over here more than Moss. Garrett has way better wide receiver core. Kyron Lacy, we're going to hit his over as well. Kyron Lacy was the number 3 wide receiver last year, and he still had huge games. So let's go to Kyron Lacy's stats here from last year. Wide receiver 3, obviously not going to get as many targets, but he had 3 games that had huge numbers. So I really love Kyron Lacy being the number 1 wide receiver for this slate. So let's talk about the bumps here. Joquavius Marks was at 62.5 rush yards. He has been bumped down to 58.5. Garrett was at like 283.5, getting bumped up. And Kyron Lacy was at like 71.5 and got bumped up to 73.5. So everyone is picking the right sides of what my picks are going to be today. So hopefully this cashes. I really, really love this. Love this slip here. So I'm going to put that down in the spreadsheet. There is a game tomorrow. It is FSU versus Boston College. We will be covering that as well. I'll put out a video probably tonight after the game ends. Tomorrow's Labor Day, so I'm super stoked. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do, please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. If you like these picks, give me some thoughts about the game tonight. I would love to hear if you guys have any more ideas of picks before the picks continually get bumped. Let's start a trend here. Let's get some wins going. I know my slips are a little bit larger than a 2-man, but these pay out more, and eventually in the long run, you guys will get money rather than just a 2-pick times 3. It's better to do more and more picks if you want to have more profit in the long run. So that's why I'm doing these large slips here. Take what you like. Make sure to check out my Discord. Community slips posted all day long from admins and other people. Very, very relaxed community. And we are all super into sports, all sorts of sports. We're very, very good at betting. And very, very enjoyable community over on the Discord. Link in my YouTube bio. And as well as you guys can sign up for Outlier here. It is a free trial for 7 days. If you guys use the link in my YouTube bio, it is my specific link. No need to put in a referral code. All you need to do is click that link and it will support the channel so much. Sign up for Outlier, $20 monthly, 7-day free trial. Have all access to picks, player props, game lines. It's got the EV Plus. It's got everything you need to help you make the best picks possible. So yeah, that's everything for today. We will see you guys tomorrow for the 1-game slate. Peace out, guys.